Hey everybody, welcome to Pet City Improv,
Hey,
Meow.
meow.
virtual open mic. Pet City Improv.
You're tuned in to Pet City Improv at 102.1.
We can all join in on something. We can make this a group song,
Yeah.
even though it'll be terrible.
For you
Bum,
listeners
bum,
at
bum,
home,
bum,
this
We
is
should all
Pet
try to
City
sing.
Improv. Pet City Improv.
Improv.
We should try to sing the same lyrics. Like we should try somehow.
I don't really have
You get a 5-minute set, and you can bring a pet. It's on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. PST. That's
or
Pacific.
Standard Time.
Come on by and give it a try. It'll be a real blast. You'll never know what you'll find.
Pet City Improv, bitch.
Pet City Improv, bitch.
Pants optional.
Pants out. We don't wear no pants in here.
Improv.
You can bring your cat.
City Improv.
Pet City.
Pet City
Pet City. Pet City.
Guys, my computer's dying, and I'm.
Ryan's computer is dying.
this has been Pet City Improv.
This is Pet City Improv.
Since we're going to put this at the beginning. This will be fun to edit, Robbie. You can figure out.
Pet City Improv.
You can take like 15 seconds of that somewhere, and it'll be great.
I'll just cut it out. I'm just kidding.
Don't use any of it. Hey, do what you want. I'm not picky. This is the image only edition where we only have image prompts. Coming up first, it is the amazing Ryan Chu.
Happy birthday.
Not my birthday, but we're here. I've had my doctor tell me that I should really be eating vegan lately. It's kind of a problem because I'm scared of vegetables. It's sometimes I get bad dreams, man. Sometimes I get bad dreams and I see fucking garlic with fucking little brown shoes and white gloves. And I see a fucking potato with fucking makeup on it and shit. And there's fucking a carrot who's wearing the same shit as the garlic. I don't know why they couldn't have been, more creative. And it's fucking stressful because I go to the doctor's office and he's like, listen, man, you're getting overweight and you got to eat the vegetables. And I'm like, I don't know where they're going. They just came from somewhere, and they're going somewhere else. So, look, I didn't take my medicine this morning. Can we just go to the next slide, please? Okay. I don't know if you folks have ever seen King Kong. Have you ever seen King Kong?
Yes.
Yes.
So you know this scene, right? Or at least you think you know this scene. The truth is we are not on planet Earth right now. We are not in New York. This is Pussylandia, the land of cats, the land of normal-sized cats to them. It's not giant cats. It would be giant cats to us. Normal-sized cats to them. And it's actually the Statue of Liberty, which is infiltrating on their land. It's the American colonization of Pussylandia, the land of normal giant-sized cats. Thank you. Next slide.
Woo.
So I know I told you guys I was half Chinese earlier, and I know that we were talking about the whole snail mail thing and that being part of suggestions, and with those two ideas put together, with this image in front of you guys, I could say something really funny, but I don't know if I'm smart enough or not stoned enough to think of something like that, but we could be talking about getting goods shipped during the corona. See, I'm just thinking too much. Next slide. Okay, I don't know if y'all have ever heard of the classic story of Atlas holding up the world.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, what we have here is Earth in 25,000 years. That is our dying sun, folks. And who is that? Who is that holding up not only Earth, but also our dying sun? That's Michelle Obama. That is Michelle Obama.
Strong woman.
She got that. Do you see that little village behind her? That is the last village of skinny people in the entire world. All the fat people have died out, but she has trained them. She's gotten the kids to exercise. She's held up the world, and she's holding up the sun. Next slide. So I don't know if you guys have ever seen Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yes.
But like Rick Moranis and we were hanging out the other day, and we were getting up to some fucking wacky shit, and like all of a sudden he pulls me into his garage and he's like, "Hey, Ryan, like, I got this machine, man. You won't believe what this fucking thing does." And you know what Rick Moranis did? He turned himself into a chicken and turned me into a little sprig of parsley. And he just fucking gnawed me. He just got at me all day. Next slide.
All right, it's the last slide.
All right.
Woo!
Yeah.
Ryan's on fire tonight.
Okay, so I recently got into magic lately, and I tried doing that whole like swallowing the sword act, and like it got halfway down, and I had let me just say, right? Don't ever eat a bean and cheese burrito before doing the sword swallowing act, okay? That and like a 4-liter thing of Coke, all the bubbles and juices just mixed together, and that shit exploded right out of me. Instead of impaling a whole deck of swords, I accidentally killed 3 crabs and some lady's kid. I'm not doing magic anymore. But that's all my time, folks. Thanks so much.
Cheers again for Ryan Chu.
Ryan.
Let's feel bad for those crabs. Coming up next, we got the wonderful Robbie Schrader.
Shout out Robbie.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's me.
Robbie.
Oh, Robbie in my body.
All right. This is when a seeing dog. This is a seeing dog for a blind dog, and this is like this is a Helen Keller situation where the dog is feeling the tide coming in, the ebb and flow of the life force of everything that exists. Basically, and they're both wearing shock collars. So this is a little bit about progressive Sarah McLachlan animal abuse type promotional call the number to save to get a solution. We need a solution, and this is they've made I don't want to go there. These dogs need to get dry though somehow. So that's really where your money's going. It's about the sun not burning out. Sponsored by Michelle Obama. Callback. Next slide.
Hey!
All right. This is actually my neighbor's garden. Or that's my neighbor. This is like a family reunion that's happening that happens twice a week. I know you're thinking, wow, that's pretty frequent family reunions, but there's an accordion player and the doctor, and everybody needs checkups. And then there's a lot of another sun-based slide because what's that on its? It looks like there's a armadillo on its shoulder or something. Which, as we know, armadillos are the favorite pet of gnomes. The tragedy in this family is that most of the family gets stolen at these reunions because there's a lot of people that just steal gnomes, and that's how familial separation happens. Next slide. This one time I found that regalia that the person's wearing at a bar. There was a lost and found, and I found a whole hipster outfit with the flat brim hat and the 1930s clogs. And I went down to the zoo in Australia when I was visiting. And I bought a whole 24-pack of Coca-Cola. Do they make 24 packs? And then I went to church. This is how I go to church. That's actually not, that turtle's not angry. It's actually a tortoise, and is very happy. That's not a whip. That's a tickling motivator. My knees actually they like fuse into the shell because the shell is made of nerves, and anyways, you know the sound that chalkboard like fingernails on chalkboard, that's what turtles sound like when they fornicate. Next slide. This is how you start a fire with rock. You gotta balance the rock, and then it all falls over at once, and it sparks a flame, and then the spirits of your ancestors burn. And this person had poison oak poisoning, and was actually hallucinating. I know because I'm a doctor and I was treating them, and my intern, I have an intern that took this photo, and then they did a lot of post-production, so that back of it was blurry, the background. The thing about the trial version of Photoshop, when you're so stupid. Next slide.
All right, last line.
Woo!
Yay.
All right. This reminds me of my last fight with my ex-wife. We had a custody battle over our Ewok figurine, and this chipmunk was trying to eat the walnuts. Clearly they're walnuts, or chestnuts, I mean. And the Ewok was like, "Why are you referencing specific Star Wars collection stuff, Robbie?" Anyways, Tracy, my ex-wife, I probably shouldn't say her name, but she was like, she took the chipmunk and then brought it to the national park that we had that last picture taken at, and then we actually had the divorce because of that tortoise ride in Australia. She thought it was inhumane to tickle a tortoise, but anyways, and then I decided to get a tantric gardener to clean up the edges on this lawn. Unfortunately, I've been Robbie Schrader.
All right.
Woo!
Robbie Schrader.
Yeah.
Rock star.
Let's hear
Rock
it
star.
for tickling turtles. Or not turtles, tortoises. Don't tickle the turtles. Coming up next, it is the amazing Francis Abelarde.
It's like my birthday. This is me and my girlfriend. You know, the photographer had something different in mind. He told us put on some goat mask. Went to the studio, put on some goat mask. He's like, "Get in the thing to start making out." And I'm like, "Okay, you're the guy with the vision, and I'm just the guy wearing the goat mask." Yeah. Next slide. Oh. This is actually my god. I'm confronting him for the first time. I went on a trip recently to Cambodia, and I was just walking around. Boom! Out of nowhere, big ass mammoth with the tusks appears out of nowhere, and I stand there in awe at his magnificent tusks, and I think to myself, is anything even real anymore? I don't know. It's all, so cynical nowadays. Next slide. This is a picture of a frog with a butterfly on its head, and it makes me think that life is beautiful. I don't know where I'm going anymore, to be honest.
You can always open it to the audience.
I open it to the
It's open.
audience. Everybody, please.
When I have something on my mind, I just I think that whatever's on my mind is like we used to be a pupa.
Can't lick my nose with my tongue.
It's just me and you in the water with a butterfly.
It's a National Geographic cover that I shot. Next slide. All right. This, it really makes you think. I don't know what it makes you think, but it makes you think. But baby coming out of, imagine if babies came out of the mother's faces instead of their vaginas, and it just killed the mother every time a baby was born. Wouldn't that be nice? No, I'm just kidding. I love women. Next slide. I don't know where to go with that. Fuck. It's a woman punching a T-Rex. Is that a T-Rex? I don't know. But she's powerful, as you can tell. And the T-Rex doesn't stand a chance. I'm sorry. I'm done. I can't right now.
She's like the dentist or something.
I open it to the audience.
This is the new season of Cobra Kai. There's a new karate studio called the T-Rex, the T-Rex, the treacherous T-Rexers. They're all fourth graders though, but they kick ass and they beat up all the high schoolers.
She's obviously dressed as a doctor delivering another T-Rex baby that the T-Rex is giving birth through its mouth. About
This
to be.
is something I photoshopped because my son was saying something like, if dinosaurs were alive, they could easily wipe us out. And I told him I'd beat a dinosaur's ass. So I photoshopped this to show him that.
There's been a lot of conspiracy theories recently, but one of them is that dinosaurs are coming back. So I've decided to make my own dinosaur forward karate studio where we learn how to train. We train to fight dinosaurs.
She's like hitting the little thing in the back of its throat, like one of those small bags, like boxing training.
We have a lot of those installed in the wall.
It's all propaganda.
Yeah.
The dinosaurs, they're not coming back. The government's just pushing on this. You know, they want a reaction, but we're not going to give them one.
Just wait,
No.
dude. Wait until you and everyone you love is knee deep in dinosaur doo doo.
This is like Area 52.
I'll shit on a dinosaur before I get eaten by one.
Have you seen Jurassic Park?
Fuck Jurassic Park. Movies are
That's based on a true story. Okay. I don't know if you know who Neil Digwither is, but he's restored millions and millions of dinosaurs throughout the years.
I know who Bill Withers is, and he wouldn't give a shit about dinosaurs.
Bill Digwither. He changed his name. He put Dig in his name because he likes dinosaurs.
Bill Murray doesn't care either. That's a fact.
Next slide.
I'll kiss it.
Yeah, next slide.
Do you want to do one more, or are you good with?
Do you
One more.
You're a little
One
over time, but we're okay
All right.
because there's only like 4 people.
I'll give it my best shot. All right. I got married the other day. We're taking our honeymoon, right? The shit fucking dies on me. So I told that bitch, get behind the car and start pushing. She's like, I don't want to get my dress dirty. I'm like, bitch, shut up. Push the car. She's like, okay. And then I was like, good job. And I gave her a pat on the back. And my cousin, he's the photographer for the wedding. He shot this. And I jumped in the air because I thought it'd add like some good, and yeah, we were going to Yosemite. She's a really big outdoorsy person, but she always treks in mud when she walks into the house. I don't know where she's going or where she's been. It's always fucking muddy. Clean that shit up. It's not fucking cool. So yeah, I think that's all the time I have tonight.
All right. Well, let's hear it again for Francis Abelarde. All right, coming up next, it is the amazing, the wonderful Joseph Rodriguez.
Woo!
Graham cracker.
Yeah. Graham cracker.
Oh my God. I gotta make this quick. I just first want to shout out Kyle. He's been coming through with the most amazing pictures. This guy deserves something in MoMA. Robbie, straight rock star. This guy's a warrior. If you know, like Francis, just coming through with the vibes. Rookie, like you're amazing. And Ryan, you just killed it tonight. This is your night.
Be chilling
tonight. I bow down to you and thank you for the candle. So this is This is a reoccurring dream I've been having lately. I don't know what it means, and I'm genuinely trying to help. I'm trying to find people who can help me know what this means. So, first slide, we're gonna do something different, and I'm just gonna open it up, and I just need some people to help me find out like why I'm having this reoccurring dream.
You're horny.
All right, thank you. Next slide.
All right.
Maybe you should go see a quack.
You're overwhelmed.
Why do some of them have horns and some of them don't? See, it all goes back to you being horny.
Is that just me, or is that duck kind of sexy?
Which one?
The one with the boobs.
Wait.
Next slide.
You
guys see me?
You're closing it.
So this is from some Mad Max cosplay I did last Halloween, and I was really pissed at my ex at the time. So I just wanted to post something on the gram that would have her like, damn, that boy's like on something else. Like, so I had my boy, we went to a junkyard and we got tetanus shots before, but we went to a junkyard and I already had this mask, and he just got me like set up, and he does like photography and stuff. Like, he shoots for like Colleen and Miles and like a lot of like famous rappers like that. And he's just like setting me up with the shot, and I posted that, and she was so mad. Like, she was telling all her friends like, this guy's been doing way too much psychedelics. Like, this is insane. Like, this is why I broke up with him. Why would he post this on Christmas? But it was a vibe. So next slide. This is my dear kitty, Suzanne. She's been with me through everything. Right now, she's 17. This is a picture I took of her. And a lot of people give me a lot of hate because she comes in between a lot of me and my personal relationships with women. If Suzanne's not vibing with her, I just can't. I honestly can't. There was one girl who I thought Suzanne was at one point really liking. And we were engaged to be married, all those things, 5 years dating. And then one day, she tried to take out Suzanne's litter while she was in the litter box. And after that, Suzanne never liked her. And I learned a lesson that. And it's best she went to marry a way more successful person than me. So I think it all worked out. And I'm gonna open this one up.
Does Suzanne use glasses? Did
Those were just hers, but I thought she was just like extra cutesy, so I put mine
are you
on
sure?
her.
Because I mean, imagine taking a cat to an eye doctor appointment.
Heyo.
Yeah, there's a lot of treats at that optometrist.
It might be called the clawtometrist.
Hmm.
The paw
Optometrist.
yeah.
There's some.
Optometrist.
Me and
put-
Suzanne got married in Vegas. Next slide.
The glasses on the cat because the cat keep running to the walls.
This is honestly really dirty of Kyle because he knows this is from an artist phase I was in that I don't like to talk about anymore. And it's really giving me hard flashbacks. But when Joker came out, I saw it 10 times. And I was just pissed. I was really pissed. I was really pissed at the world. And I went around and I was trying to be kind of like on some Banksy stuff. So I'd go around to McDonald's and then I'd paint the Joker. And I'm gonna open this one up. I'm just opening it up tonight. I'm Moses.
This is Ronald McDonald, in Long Beach, California.
Yeah, this is where I like to go to my McDonald's at this one, and then I come over near this big pillar and I eat my McRib while I watch makeup tutorials.
This is the real depiction of Ronald McDonald, the capitalistic consumerist little bitch that he is.
Wow. That's really
Some girl has no idea that her boyfriend's painting this right now.
This is my friends and I. We just like Robbie, we all get our McRibs and we like to go to the bottom of this bridge, but instead we do seances. You know, like we do like Wiccan circles, but for cheeseburgers. You know, just like really like, and we just did one 2021. You know, and really just put those vibes out into the universe. You know, we're really hoping McRib at least 2 more years, maybe 3 more years, maybe 4. It depends on the stars, but you know.
Next slide.
I love Heath Ledger.
Here we go for the last one. There.
Coming in hot.
Yeah,
Wow.
powerful.
Let's just soak this in for a second. Seriously.
It's good stuff.
This was from my 7th grade talent show, and it does have a piece alongside with it. So, you know, I told the guys I was never gonna do this again, but you guys are pushing me. It starts with dolphin noises. Francis, if you can do my ad libs, that would be great. Just a little quieter though. Mom, I'm coming in. I'm coming in, and I'm no son of his.
No son,
I'm a
bitch.
son of God.
God, Jesus,
I'm
I
a
love
dolphin, Mom.
you. Love you,
My
mama.
dad's a dolphin.
I love you,
Coming
Papa.
into the city.
Coming into the city,
He
bitch.
doesn't know me, but when I'm famous, he'll know me 'cause I'll be pretty.
Who am I anymore? I don't know.
My dolphin dad
Papa, please.
lives in New York City.
The Big Apple, baby.
I
Shout out
want to
Jay-Z.
know him,
I want to know you.
but he's just a scumbag.
You stupid little boy. I hate
I'm
you.
a seventh son.
Seventh son. I
He
had so
doesn't
many
know
kids.
me.
I don't
He
know that
didn't
little
even
kid.
show up to Mari.
I'm not the
It
father,
had me
bitch.
butthurt.
I'll whip your ass.
Thank you.
And now coming from inside of a dentist's office of some kind, the man with two first names that kind of looks like Gax Galifianakis, but a little bit cuter. We have Kyle Bob.
Go, boy.
Get it together, everybody. Yeah.
Now I just need prompts.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
one
yeah.
for you.
And
Uh-oh.
everybody in the audience tonight, send prompts.
Yep.
I'm coming
Wait,
in. I'm coming in with one right now.
Is he sweeping up like a puddle? Because I don't think that works. You can't just sweep that
It's
up.
a mop.
Francis,
Oh, it's a
it's
mop.
images. It's images.
Where's
Oh,
the mop?
shit.
But where's the
I
mop?
sent it an image.
No, you could do text too. The mop,
Gonna scoop it all in the mailbox, and is it like a neighbor's house that he doesn't like?
it might be. You're kind of picking.
Well, I like to abstract the image, and because I like to assume like obviously it's supposed to be grass, but then I like to assume it's spikes, and that there's like the neighbor doesn't want people driving in their driveway. So
That's
they
where
got-
he gets his hair cut. So that's leftover
Oh.
hair
All
from.
we see is Steven Spielberg porn.
Steven
Just the
Spielberg.
name Steven
boy.
Spielberg porn.
I don't know if I like that premise there. Has he ever? Well, he's made R-rated movies, I guess. Like they could make Jaws porn. That'd be pretty intense. Because they'd be I don't know if it'd be with Jaws or they'd be like inside of Jaws about to die, and so it'd be one of those like adrenaline rush type things. Oh look, it's a dog in a hat.
Dog in a hat.
Dog in hat. Is
I'll
that
do the
is
same
that
with mine.
hat a knitted hat or a crocheted hat? I don't know the difference.
My grandma did it.
Oh, cool. Is a dog in a hat better than a cat in a hat? I'd say
That's,
so, I guess, because
Subjective.
my cat hates wearing a hat, and sometimes dogs are more accepting. Everyone's giving me stuff really quick. What's this one? I can't quite see. There's something going on. Things are falling into the abyss. I can't tell what it is.
Poop sock. Poop sock.
What?
Poop sock.
Oops. Oh, stop doing the poop sock. I don't want to talk about poop socks. It brings me back to these bad camp memories of
What is Ryan's?
my friend being victim to a poop sock. Not me, luckily. Well, actually, it turned out to not be poop. It was just another sock. But at the time, Grandma fell in the Grand Canyon.
Yo,
Wait,
I
are there
haven't done mine.
images for that, or is that just the? I'm wondering if there's an actual like picture of a grandma falling in the Grand
Okay,
Canyon.
both of these images together.
We got evil
like that.
SpongeBob, and then we got the. Isn't that the from SpongeBob, the hash slinging slasher, whatever his name is? I remember that episode. I think. Is that correct? And then it turns out that those eyes are the
Yes.
guy's nose. And he has glowy nostrils for some reason. All right, combining all these together. I guess if grandma fell in the Grand Canyon and then fell in a river and ended up in the sea and then was killed by fish and sponges, that would be the scenario. But that's hard to combine all those things. I hope no one's grandma falls in the Grand Canyon. Because
Facts.
I don't know. Those donkeys, man, they want to kick people off all the time. I don't trust them. People ride donkeys to the bottom of the Grand Canyon. What is don't eat skulls. Is that alphabet
It's
cereal?
cereal. Yeah.
Is that alphabet cereal or is it just like Cheerios?
I don't
like,
know.
like- A dumber person would have Cheerios and then a smarter person would have alphabets or whatever they are. But the dumber person would be happier because they just see everything. They're like, ooh, and that'd be it. But then alphabets person's all cynical.
Okay, let's all take turns. So it's Francis's turn right now.
Okay. Well, this is a nice little happy thing, I suppose. I believe, unless that kid had a bunch of nightmares previously about being killed by SpongeBob, which would be a sad time. I don't know where I'm at on time. I haven't been timing myself. I forgot.
Keep
There's
going.
no such thing as time.
No such
Exactly.
thing. What is this?
Time.
Wait, what is this a picture of now? This is. I can't quite tell what it is. Now I forget what this is from. I should know.
Distract. Just.
Wait, is that a barefoot? I get it. It's like a pun.
They're like stepping forward with the barefoot.
Barefoot. But it's like a pun for having bare feet, but then you have real bare feet. And then they're like, oh,
Hey, it's my turn. No, it's my turn.
It's
Oh.
Joey's turn, you fucking dick.
smash or pat. Can you do both and smash while you pass it? Like that's what some people do. They're just like, I don't like cars when they have nothing else going on. There's people around here anyway. Sometimes. Alpha male. I don't like the term alpha or the term male. I guess those are both outdated these days.
All right, Ryan gets the last one.
Whoa, that's meta. What is? Should I comment on myself and my own stuff? I got this. Do y'all remember Plants vs. Zombies?
Barely.
Yes.
That game where you could get a coconut, which is pretty much this sacrifice where he just makes himself the victim. There it is.
Yeah, that's so fast.
Show him something else. What's that blue thing back there?
As a hat. What?
Ryan's too fast.
I got this little notebook. There's nothing in it, I don't think.
Oh wow.
Oh wait, it says 5 years later, and then it says nothing else. It's a technical thing. And I got a cable for my.
Wait, it says 5 years later? What does it say?
What? It was for it's this animated thing that we didn't end up doing.
What's that other really small thing back there?
Which thing?
That white thing right there, next to the cable. Next on the other side.
Back this way.
That thing you're pointing at right now.
That one. Well, that's the best thing of all. Because that is the BDSM bear. That I once
Yes.
I once won it in a claw machine thing.
No.
And he even's got a little whip.
A Fred Meyer,
No, it's some I don't know
like a bar.
touristy place. It was weird. It was like this magnet claw thing where they were all in these magnet cases. And then I got this one, and
Is there a hole underneath it?
a hole underneath. No, it does say Novelty Incorporated, so there's that.
I'll put a hole in that thing.
Oh, I don't know
Don't
about
tempt
that.
me. Don't tempt me.
I'm not gonna get into the details of this hole. I don't want to. I mean, there's a keychain sort of hole. There's that, but
I'll
That's
do
not-
that
What's
right
the
now.
painting?
that would be painful. What?
What's the painting?
The painting.
It's like pink and blue behind you.
Oh, that's like a depressing Happy Holidays Charlie Brown thing.
What do you keep in the ceiling?
What do I keep in the? I've never checked it. There's
Push
probably something.
up one of those squares.
I think that's your time.
Yeah, I think we're done. We're good on. So we'll do more images next week, I think.